Hello again, everyone. Melth here with the third mission of the Chinese campaign, and my first go at using a camera while recording this game. We'll see how that goes. This mission has, I think, an interesting concept, and there are some parts that are done well, but all in all, it is unacceptably sloppy. I will say I just had to re-record this because it just glitched out in a fatal way where the enemy just stopped advancing and the mission became trivial to complete. So, not really as well made as it should have been. But let's get into it. Another sloppy bit there, you can see like the town before the cinematic began. Apparently we can see these 7 holes and count them across walls and mountains and fortresses. I do like how this ritual looks, the magic effect of it is pretty cool. And it's intriguing, I was wondering what was going on at this point. Our characters, though, are going to give Castor a run for his money when it comes to jumping to conclusions and using violence as the solution to imaginary problems and asking no questions. Hence, this mission. You can't even call this making haste. Look at them dawdling there. Okay. We can't make haste here either because we were kind of stuck building up a town center, so all I can do is just sit and watch as our peasants work at that. But, anyway. You use this chance to explore, and there are things that are worth exploring for, so that's a good part of the mission, at least. And if it was intentional to give you this chance to just build up and look around, it's pretty well done, I guess. Another cool aspect of the mission is the way these holes work. The monk will go from hole to hole doing these rituals that take longer and longer. You don't really need to worry about the time limit. You could theoretically try to rush him, but he has like 40 guys around him and a personal guard that's a standing army at the beginning. I tried to lure it away from him, but that doesn't work either, because as far as I can tell... this is a great word for exploring, by the way. Just second town center and gold mines. Anyway, as far as I can tell, even if you get your heroes near him, which is the supposed objective, you still don't win unless you take out all of his guards. Alright, let's get some more peasants out. And let's get you guys to actually build a storehouse. And then maybe you get me a garden so I can get some favor income. And let's get the chickens first, I think. They're up in the exposed part of town. So gather them first, and then move on to the safer berries in the back. And that is about it as far as food goes in this entire map. Okay, here's a... it's an okay randomized relic. Sure, might as well take it. We could get the pickaxe to gather faster. I'm not sure it's worth it. Let's go for both of them, though. Okay. And yeah, drop that off, get back to work. Maybe you, when you drop that thing off, get me a temple next. And then how about you go over there and get me a storage pit and go gather some lumber. Alright. Well, while I'm waiting to build up and don't have a temple to drop the relic off into, I might as well walk over here and deal with some of the enemy standing forces near this hole. And speaking of the holes, click on them. Mysterious hole. So far, so good. Click on it again. Oh, the Well of Urd description. They didn't bother changing it. Here's the mysterious and sinister monk. Mysterious monk. So far, so good. Click on him. Oh, it's Z, the guy we're looking for. And also look at this random string they got in here. They did not test this or debug this very well at all. Alright, let's take out some of these standing forces over here. Just a few halberdiers. And... well, you know, I wanted to grab that cavalry guy and put him in the group too. And let's have you drop that off, and you get over there and gather us some lumber. I want to get to 300 of lumber pretty fast once I hit the next age, which I'm going to do as soon as I can afford it. Since... I think the next wave is coming soon, so drop off that relic and get in position. And let's not build another peasant, we need to get to the next age. So, drop those off, and then we can advance. Okay. Now, when the first version of the game came out, I probably would have gone for Chang'e here. I think that her Hui's bow and Jade Rabbit were quite useful at that stage of the game. And they're still okay upgrades here. We use a lot of archers in this mission. But, I think, especially because we're playing Nuwa, and Oracle Bone Script's price decrease works additively with Nuwa's price decrease, and really there's numbers rather than quality here, I think that Huangdi is now the best choice for this mission. But you can still make an argument for Chang'e. I would accept that. Alright, so drop that off and then get back up here, please. And can one of you get me another garden? Yeah, let's finish that garden and get back to work. You drop that off and to get more lumber. That's what we're currently behind on. Drop that off, get more lumber. Next wave is coming shortly, I'm sure. Okay, we finished off the chickens, so on to the berry bushes. And then, on to farming. Something we'll have to do throughout the Chinese campaign because they just did not bother putting farms on most of the map. Or sorry, anything but farms. There's only bushes, chickens, and some missions there's nothing whatsoever. Right, take out that refresh. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops. I did not mean to aggro that one. I think he'll still be okay. We do have that Armor of Achilles to help make us a little bit tougher. Oh no, pull out of there, pull out of there. And then Shun, only you, this weird caster clone that also looks like Orcantos. Kill that guy. Okay, well there'll be a while before the next wave, so I might as well walk over that way. Where's that terracotta warrior? There it is. Okay. Now let's get some more villagers out. And then, let's task one of these guys to run over here to the other town center site and prepare to build another town center there. Right, this will aggro out some myth units. Let's multiply these guys to get some free troops. And then, yeah, there'll be a war salamander coming from over here, and then usually a monkey king or two. We'll see that later on, I think. Alright, kill that thing. Why would you be dropping wood off over there? Get over there to near that. Okay. That was weird. Alright, you are in position, so get me a town center. And then, I think I want a barracks next. And just sort of tasking people slowly, one by one, off of food, but maybe get some more back onto it so I can support double-speed villager production once the town center finishes. Where's that monkey king? Usually there's a monkey king here. Maybe I'll walk ahead and catch us so my human soldiers don't need to worry about him. Oh no! No! Oh, I hate how they walk that way into the towers. Well, the Monkey King is no threat. They're kind of glass cannon myth units, but they're not even that much of a cannon. The Monkey King, by the way, is not really mythological so much as like from literature. He's from the Journey to the West. For those, I'm not a Dragon Ball Z watcher. I don't know anything about it, other than the Monkey King's name in the original Chinese, I believe, is Sun Wukong, and in the Japanese version it's Sun Goku, and so Goku, the main character, is sort of an adaptation of the Monkey King. And the Monkey King, if anything, is even more powerful and invincible and, to my mind, boring than Goku. Not a character that I really enjoy much at all. He's really meant to be more comedic than anything, but I didn't find him funny either, so didn't really enjoy Journey to the West very much. Alright. Let's get that Oracle Bone script out to decrease the price of these guys. I'm going to even cancel that villagers to get it done. It's very useful. Okay. And then over here we finish this. Let's get you working on those jade mines. Jade mines, by the way, work the exact same way as gold mines. So, you know, nothing to think about there, really. And you guys have finished off on food production, so let's get you some farms. Just enough to hopefully sustain getting a few more peasants out. And you guys go gather lumber. That's what I really need now. And you turn more guys onto gold, I think. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It could have been better, but it's alright. Alright, finish up the third hole. This is where things bugged last time. He just didn't start at the fourth hole. He just got there and stared into space, contemplating his poor life choices that led to this moment, I imagine. Let's get out another barracks, I think. And you know what? Let's go the whole hog and get a third barracks, just so I can really crank out those Chukonus with all my upgrades going. Five peasants is not many peasants, but we'll have to take what we can get, won't we? I could build more farms, but it hardly brings anything in. I could get husbandry to speed that up, or 5 grains to make the farms cheaper. I don't think it's really worth the trouble. Just get enough to get a few more peasants out. This economy should be good enough, really. Okay, let's get out those Chukonus. As many as we can muster. As fast as we can muster them. Let's get houses, too. We have kind of a free population boon at the beginning of this mission. As you can see now with our 2 gardens, 2 town centers, we were at 82 population, which does not add up. But, yeah, we're getting to near the end of that bonus, so we might as well get this taken care of. I could also build some terracotta warriors if I had infinite lumber. So maybe I should consider a little bit more of that. I am getting more people onto lumber, so the lumber supply should increase. Could also get this next upgrade, but I don't think it's really worth it. the mission's going to end too soon for that. The massive decrease in price for these guys is really sweet, with, you know, New Waz, our major goddess, followed by Oracle Bones script. So, good combination there, I'd say, for just massing troops really, really fast. Alright. Maybe one more. Yeah, here comes the next wave, then maybe I'll go after that. Should be a good time. You see the waves are not really a very big threat, so... Just want to avoid walking into these towers and losing any unnecessary troops that way. So, let us walk these guys back and these guys back. And start running them along the secret passage that's behind that temple. That's the other reward for exploring here. So secret passages past most of the enemy fortifications. Don't even need to build siege weapons on this mission, which I think is, you know, a pretty cool reward for exploring. Again, some good aspects of the mission, some bad aspects of the mission. One bad aspect is how those guys are running the wrong way. I guess you can just go and die. Okay. Maybe I will take this opportunity to get myself an armory and get some armor upgrades. Resisting pierce damage in particular is pretty good here. Yeah, let's get some more. I guess I could get more houses now, too. Yeah, that should be a good critical mass. Let's get in there. So, there are some towers to take out, and also Z's standing guard forces over there. Did I aggro it there? Seemingly not. Okay, no, yeah, maybe this is them coming. Maybe. Or at least the outer fringes of them. Okay, yeah, let's get these guys over there. Let's have the Chuko News focus fire the human soldiers. And grab up these new ones that are incoming. I guess I've now deselected pretty much all my other guys, but whatever. No, I want the heroes, the heroes! Okay. Whatever. I think I've made enough progress here. And I'm going to just cancel that. I think 25 peasants on lumber is plenty of peasants on lumber. We'll just massacre the rest of these troops here and just press through and interrupt him before he finishes the ritual. And then once we get our two heroes up to him together, that's when we win. Let's escort the heroes, run over to him, kill off his last guards, and that should be sufficient. Pretty quick win, too. I mean, you can do faster if you just rush it. It works pretty well with a few fewer Choco News, but I think it's safer and better overall to do it this way. So we finally asked some questions. We couldn't ask any of his henchmen, we had to just kill them all. Really don't like his voice acting at all. Doesn't sound like a wise old man to me. And here, suddenly, for some reason, or rather, for no reason, we were enemies of Danzu. All we know about Danzu so far is that he was also sent out by the Emperor on the same mission as us. We should be working with him. We should be like, oh man, I'm sorry Danzu that we messed things up here and killed our allies. But instead we decided, okay, let's go to war with Danzu. Like, we were the villains here, not Danzu. We were suddenly attacking our ally, without explanation or reason.
Are you willing to lend us a hand?
Of course, most generous soldier.
Well, that's what passes for plot in this game. You know, come to think of it, mysterious holes, earthquakes, characters that are a hideous distortion of previous ones from previous campaigns, gives me an idea. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. A special thank you to my Patreon supporters: Illusory Thunder, Master Knight DH, Advanced Warrior, Jackie, Gregory, William Wakefield, Kenny Boggs, Danny Hall, and Jeffrey Morse. Have a great day, everyone.